Wings are hit and miss sometimes. Just lollipop, the lowest views ever. And being in LA, I've kept it pretty low key because, I don't know, I guess this YouTube game is hard. Of course, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. You just get to focus fully on just being in your authentic space, enjoying it. What's good, y'all? So today I'm getting back to my YouTube roots and we are doing a classic mukbang video. We got WingStop on the menu, so I'm excited. WingStop always gives you these fatty wings, none of those skimpy tiny little wings that you get at some places. Flavors wise, we got mango habanero, which I'm trying for the first time, lemon pepper, classic buffalo. We got the grilled or roasted corn in the front, which I'm excited about. And of course, we got a couple of ranches here in the back. Big sauce guy. Okay, so if you're at home, if you're hanging out just chilling, or if you are wanting to eat with me, grab your food now, grab your drink now, and let's just hang out for 15, 20, however long this is. First things first, so let's smack a prayer, grab a thumbnail, and then we'll dive in. Okay, God, just thank you for this day. Thank you for another week that we are alive, out here just getting to eat great food. Also want to lift up Sharon. She is a subscriber and member of our YouTube fam. She let me know that her husband is sick, has cancer, and he's not doing too great right now. So just want to lift up Sharon, her husband Charles, and yeah, be with everyone at home watching. Let us live great lives. You know me, pray. Amen. Okay, so I'm thirsty. Seriously, I've been parched all day, so that was the first thing I needed. But let me just make sure I'm set up here. Napkin. Let me grab this. We'll throw some bones in here. I'll leave this on the floor. And let's dive in. Okay, so today while I'm eating, I figured, what should I even talk about? I figured I'll just give some normal life updates. So right now I'm actually filming in my family's garage / back house. It's like an accessory dwelling unit. I used to live here. Ooh, I'm gonna dive in on this quick. Look at that. Okay, this is just first bite. I dip the whole thing in ranch, pop out the small bone, and then you're left with the big bone. And this is a little bit caveman-y, but you just lollipop the whole thing. This is how I'm gonna start. I'm not gonna eat all of them like this, but. Yes. Wings are hit and miss sometimes. You never know, because you could be excited to get wings, and sometimes you get them and you bring them home and they're like dry, or they're just small. That was great. Okay, so 1 for 1. That's a great wing right there. We'll go ahead and try lemon pepper. All right, so I'll just demonstrate it really quick. So I only do this with the flats, of course. The drums are a little bit different, but I grab the small bone, twist it, break that out, and then the rest I just twist it. So now you've got just loose meat hanging out on this bone. Catch a little dip sesh, and then pull that thing off. Fire. Okay, so one thing I never do at the beginning of my videos, which a lot of other YouTubers do, is they say, hey, follow me on this and that. Feel free to subscribe, turn on your notifications, all that stuff. I never do that. So I figured now I should do that. So if you've been watching my videos for a while, or if you're new, please feel free to subscribe and to also turn on your post notifications, because that way I guess you get notified when I post, and then you can just see my videos when they come out. Beyond that, what else? Instagram, that's my main social media platform that I use, and you can just find me the same username, which is just james.mizuki. And what else? Yeah, so that's, I guess, like the logistical YouTube things that I never really do at the beginning of videos that I just knocked out. This is a nice mix-up. Salty, sweet and spicy. Habanero, nice little. I like that. And normally, if I wasn't mukbanging, I normally spend a lot of time on these bones. I just chew off all the cartilage. Like my whole dad's side of the family, we're all the same way. We just take off all the meat from these bones. But since I'm doing a video, I'll leave a little bit more meat than usual. So I've been back in LA for almost a month now. It's been great. I've been pretty low key about it because I've had so much stuff that I've needed to get done. Just like so much stuff for the Giving app, my nonprofit, moving in. The house, like my family's house, is being remodeled. And it's been this long ongoing project for a long time. This back even got remodeled. We put in some new floors and stuff like that. Painted the walls, and there's a lot of moving parts going on right now at my family's house. But we're excited. You know, my sister, she's supposed to be having her baby on the 29th of October. So I'm looking forward to that. We're all looking forward to that. And that's part of the reason why we are all moving in together for a little bit, is just to be together as a family while we got our first baby in the family. And that's in a couple weeks. So she's just around the corner. And the home remodel, this has been this crazy project that my dad has been doing. He's an architect and contractor. So he's been, I mean, this is his baby. My family lived in this house for, I don't know, it's probably been 23 years. It's been a long time, and forever, the house was just the original way it was built, like over 100 years ago. Maybe 100 years, 90, I don't know, something like that years ago. And it was always like a very homey house, but it definitely was time for, you know, a remodel. So it kind of turned into this long ongoing one room at a time remodel. And my dad, he's just been such a champ. He's been doing it with basically these two guys. And, you know, me and my brother-in-law, my mom, my sister, everyone's helped out little bits here and there. But for the most part, it's been my dad and a couple guys that have been slowly but surely building this whole thing. So I know it's cool for my dad because, you know, you're an architect and a contractor. You spend your whole life building houses for other people. So it's like, you know, what, 40, 30 something years into your career, you finally get to build something that's your own. So I can just, I get really excited when I see my dad, you know, putting in different parts, because I know that he's put so much love into it, and it's finally work that he's doing for his own house. So that's exciting. Of course, it's not all sunshine and rainbows when there's a remodel going on. There's always noise, there's always hammers and drills, and right now they're doing stonework in the front of the house with walkways and stuff. So there's always all sorts of stuff going on. There's a lot of things that we need to go through and start the process of figuring out, okay, well, what do we keep? What do we get rid of? You, over the years, accumulate things. Up here in this garage, there's actually this extra storage space. But we just have a lot of other things that we gotta figure out. You know, what do we keep? What do we get rid of? What do we give away? What's trash? And I think it's just gonna be this big decluttering process is gonna start. And then next week, my sister and brother-in-law, they're gonna move back here. So they're gonna be living in the back house, and then I'll be living inside one of the bedrooms of the main house. And then baby's born, and then I don't know, it's gonna be just a cool period where we're gonna have a little baby in the house. Everyone's gonna be happy and excited. And then in the meantime, my goal is gonna be to, you know, just be with family, save money, and then eventually move out once the time is right. I think with COVID, it's like, sure, I'd like to move out, but it's not the hugest rush. So I think, you know, with there being a baby coming and with the world still being a little bit weird with COVID, I think it's a great time to be with family. So I'm pretty pumped on it. Grab this one. I was wondering why my nose was running. I think it was this habanero. It's making my nose run a little bit, but now whenever I eat spicy, nothing phases me after doing that Oto-chan spicy ramen challenge with Tommy. That was hands down the spiciest, most difficult eating challenge I've ever done. And now eating these are just like enjoyable. Which is I guess how they're supposed to be. Enjoyable. But yeah, so that's good. Besides that, just been working with a nonprofit with you guys. A lot of you know Rob. We've got a lot of really exciting things going on behind the scenes. Again, being in LA, I've kept it pretty low key because I have like so many friends that I love and that I love hanging out with. And I know as soon as I'm like, yo, everyone, I'm back in LA, everyone's gonna be hitting me up all the time to hang out, and I have to get better at saying no. You know, I'm the type of guy where if people want to hang out, I'm always like, let's get it, let's do it. But I've just known that I've got so much on my plate right now. So especially with YouTube stuff too, I'm trying to stay consistent and putting out content for all of you. I've just been kind of a little bit more quiet on social media and stuff like that lately, but I kind of made this decision recently. I'm like, you know what? You don't have to not post because everyone is going to start hitting you up to hang out. You just have to, if you want to post parts of your regular life, just do that, James. And get better at saying no. Get better at saying, hey, I'd love to, but I really can't right now. I'm just got too much on my plate. So that's something that I think I'm going to slowly start just like posting more and just letting people know, hey, your boy's back in LA. I can maybe hang out on this day or this day, but the rest of that, I'm busy. I don't want to say booked because that just sounds weird, but I'm busy. That was a good one. Well, they've all been good, but tender, but still had some really crunchy spots on it too. Oh yeah. I haven't even touched the corn. So this is fire. Now I'm gonna start working on these corn. That's nice. The sweetness combined with there's a little bit of like Cajun-y spiciness to it. I like that. Definitely gonna need floss after this. Actually, my mom's a dental hygienist, so she just retired this past year. Awesome. But she was cleaning people's teeth for like 35, 40 years. I don't even know how long. She was cleaning teeth forever, but she's always like big on, you gotta floss. After this one, for sure. But I'm kind of curious. So I haven't really been doing regular mukbangs, but I hear that mukbangs were designed for a multitude of reasons, but one is I heard that some people that, maybe if you live by yourself and you don't want to eat by yourself, sometimes you'll throw on a mukbang video and eat while you're watching the mukbanger so that you can be with someone while you're eating. I've also heard that some people with eating disorders, their doctors will tell them, hey, you need to start watching, they'll literally get prescribed mukbangs to watch. That's supposed to like encourage them to eat more. But I'm curious, let me know in the comments, is anyone actually eating with me right now? And if you are eating, what are you eating? And also, I'm thinking about maybe starting to do, periodic mukbangs here and there. What would you guys want me to see me mukbang? Keeping in mind that I'm in LA, so there's different restaurants in LA that I can go try out. I can drive to. Excuse me. If there's certain things on menus that you want me to try, I can definitely do that. But I just like to do so many different things. And it sucks because I know that some of these videos I do where it's like I'll be diving for food and catching and cooking or just some things that I really enjoy. I have other ideas that I want to do, but I know that those videos would take so much work and those would probably get like the lowest views ever. But I don't know. I guess this YouTube game is hard. I'm still trying to navigate it, trying to figure out, what do people like to watch? What videos get better views? Which which take the most effort and get the least views. But you know, I don't want to just base everything off of views. I really want to try to just continue to do videos that I like. So I'm hoping that, you know, if I just stay consistent, eventually, somehow, I guess like my audience will continue to grow into people that like different types of content on top of food related videos. Even though I of course want to just keep incorporating food into all my videos. But, you know, I guess this is just part of that YouTube journey. I'm curious to see, you know, maybe in a year from now, my videos will be completely different. Maybe I'll even have my own videographer, you know, someone that films and edits for me. You know, that would be a dream. You know, because I think about how much time I take just trying to set up cameras when I'm out doing vlogs, and how much time I spend editing. If I had someone like Try, if anyone was following the ZCC videos back in the day when Try was editing, oh my gosh, if Try was just able to just, or not necessarily Try, but just a videographer, just follow me and my friends as we go do adventures, you know, I mean, just there's all sorts of things. It would just be so cool, because then you just get to focus fully on just being in your authentic space, enjoying whatever it is that I or we like doing, and then someone else could focus on putting this story together. But those are goals, you know. So maybe one day, maybe in a year, maybe, who knows. But in the meantime though, you know, definitely still have things going on with the giving app. Rob and I will have some pretty cool announcements here for all of you in the next, you know, month or two. So definitely stay tuned for that. But I'm slowing down here. I'm sorry, I know it's a little bit caveman-y, but that is how I love to eat my wings. Let's go mango habanero. But, you know, at this point, I'm not sure how long the video has been, because I've actually got the camera front facing so I can't see the screen. I hope I'm in frame, by the way. I'm pretty sure I am. But we talked about being back in LA, staying kind of low-key, maybe being less low-key soon, the living situation, Sarah and Kyle, my sister and brother-in-law moving back here next week, baby coming, the remodel, this being my dad's project, like his baby, and then of course there being a little bit of stress on the rest of the families. You know, just everyone's just trying to, you know, be a team through just like the craziness of this ongoing remodel. And talked a little bit about content. Man, I think that's a pretty good wrap up. So on this note, 2, 4, 6, 7. Oh man, I only ate 8 wings. I'm definitely gonna keep on eating more wings, but I think that felt like it was about 15-20 minutes, and I think that might be the sweet spot for where I want this video to end. And yeah, if you hung out with me till this point, sorry it wasn't the most organized video. It was just a little bit more of just a hangout, talk, updates type of video. But if you did hang out, thank you. I hope you enjoyed some good food or enjoyed a quick break from whatever your day was looking like. And I'll catch you in the next one. All right, love you guys. Peace.